So with the new Crow movie on the way, I thought it was time to review Brandon Lee's classic. And I will not be reviewing the other Crow movies just because, to be honest with you guys, I don't really have any interest in watching those. Actually, no, I'm not gonna lie. I do have some interest in watching those just because no one talks about them. But this is, it's pretty easy to buy a copy of the original. It's not easy to buy a copy of the sequels. Like, I think they're only on DVD, and if they have Blu-rays, they're like exclusive to Shout Factory's website, and they're out of print or something like that. So I just, and honestly, I don't have time to do all the Crow movies, so we're just gonna talk about the first one. I will say this is a gorgeous looking 4K steelbook. I just want to show that off really real quick. Great looking release from Paramount. So if you love this movie, this is a great release. But yeah, The Crow's an interesting movie. I kind of wish I gotten to see it back in theaters earlier this year because this is an awesome movie. The Crow is about one of those movies where just it defined a generation when this movie came out, just because everything about this movie is so iconic, from the way it looks, Brandon Lee's performance, his design as a character, and the tone of this movie. It's all really fantastic stuff. Of course, everybody knows that Brandon Lee tragically passed away on this set, and very tragic stuff. And it's really sad because you see a star in the making throughout this entire movie with his performance. And then you get some other characters here that are, I think it's Ernie Hudson. He's really good in this movie. Could be wrong if it's Ernie Hudson. I'm forgetting his name. But he's really good. The cop, basically. That's what I'm talking about. He's really good in this role. And he adds a lot to this movie. Because you got this movie that's kind of sadistic and dark and messed up. And this movie needed a lighter presence, and he was that lighter presence. It actually made this movie so much stronger and well done. It's a very, very good movie. It has a great atmosphere, tone, soundtrack to it, great cinematography to it. It's a very well done, just fascinating movie. And I think it's really sad that we've never gotten a Crow remake up until now, because this is one of those movies that you could totally do another one. Yeah, Brandon Lee's performance is iconic. In some ways, we should leave that alone. But it's based on a graphic novel where the concept literally is all there for different versions and different iterations to come in. And unfortunately, they kind of never really managed to get any of that right. But hopefully this new one's good, though I've heard terrible things, to be honest. But I still want to talk about this movie because it's a classic. I'm going to talk about the new one coming out. It's also the 30th anniversary, so a lot of reasons I want to talk about that. But yeah, it's a great movie. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.